Chippy with Ultrabook News here at CeBIT 2012. A little bit of a behind the scenes in one of the Intel business centers here, and we have one of the first working branded Ivy Bridge Ultrabooks that I've seen so far. It's the Fujitsu UH572. This is definitely Ivy Bridge, and the reason I know that it's Ivy Bridge is, number one, there's the 1.5 gig nominal CPU there. We've got HD graphics 4000 here, that's in Ivy Bridge, and the 1.5 gigahertz CPUs. There's our Intel 7 series chipset as well, so definitely Ivy Bridge. Let's have a quick look around the device though. It's definitely a bit more business focused, this Fujitsu, and just slightly heavier, I'm thinking, than the other sort of 13-inch devices we've seen, but you'll see why in a minute, because it's got a good set of ports on it. Here's the headphone, two USB 3s and HDMI, and there's the Kensington lock port there, just spinning that around. And here we've got power, USB 2, we've got a, he's looking carefully to see what that is. It's a SIM card slot, so 3G capability on this one, and then we've got SD card slot there. I'm actually looking now for the VGA or the anything else that we've got here. Ethernet out though, there's no VGA, there's no mini display port, just the HDMI on this one. So nice touchpad, integrated button into the actual pad itself, feels okay, nice velvety touch on that one. Keyboard, looking for backlight on the keyboard. I don't see that here. I'm looking for a backlight button. No, there's no backlight on this keyboard. This is a Core i, it's got Core i3 written on there, so interesting when you think Core i3 and the 1.5 gigahertz CPU, nominal CPU up to 2 gigahertz. It's kind of low end. So although I said this is business focused, it looks business focused, it might actually come in at a reasonable price. There's the back of it there. It's a metal finish there, slightly matte with the Fujitsu logo. And then on the underside, kind of interesting, you've actually got that removable panel there. So this, I don't know if this is hard drive or SSD, we'll have a look in a minute, but if you need to do any upgrades on memory or hard drive or even Wi-Fi or 3G module, you've got your options there. What was I going to do? I was going to just check to see what we've got in terms of storage on this one, to see whether it's a SSD. Yeah, well, it could be an SSD. It's actually difficult to tell. Let's have a quick look at the system properties, the device manager, and the disk drive, and could be a 256. Yes, SanDisk. Ah, no. Okay, it's a hybrid HDD. With what, maybe 300 gigs of storage and a 16 gig SanDisk SSD on this. So there you go. That's Ivy Bridge. That's working. I don't know if I'm going to have a chance to do any battery life testing on that one. It's showing over 5 hours. We've got Wi-Fi on. We've got screen on. And it's 98% full, but of course that's no indication really of what's going on. I would love to do an HD graphics test on this. I'm going to see if I can convince Intel to let me do that right now. In the meantime though, stay tuned with ultrabooknews.com for more information on Ultrabooks. It's CeBIT. Thanks for watching.